blues variation 1, 2, 3 on the saxophone. Today I'll be playing on key F on my alto saxophone. I'm going to be playing key F on my alto saxophone, and I'm going to teach you blues variation 1, 2, and 3. You are going to see the differences between the blues variation. All right, now to take you through the blues variations, we're going to start with the blues variation 1 and hear how it sounds. And that is what? Your root 1, flatting 3rd, 4th, flatting 5th, 5th, flatting 7th, 7th, and back to your root on the next octave. I'm going to take it again. Your 1, your flatting 3rd, your 4th, your flatting 5th, your 5th, your flatting 7th, your 7th, and your root on the next octave. That is how you play your blues variation 1. I'm going to take it gently. Play your blues variation 1. And now to take you through your blues variation 2. Now this is how it sounds. Your root 1, flatting 3rd, 3rd, 4th, flatting 5th, 5th, flatting 7th, 7th, and back to your root on the next octave. So the only differences between your variation 1 and 2 is that variation 2 has mi, while variation 1 doesn't have mi, which is the 3rd note. And now to take you through your variation 3, here how it's going to sound. So your variation 3 will be sounding do, mi, fa, fi, sol, la, do, ti, do. Now here, this is how it's going to be sounding. Your root, your flatting 3rd, your 3rd, your 4th, your flatting 5th, your 5th, your 6th, your flatting 7th, your 7th, and back to your root on the next octave. So it will be sounding. So I'm going to take it gently. So that's how to play your blues variation. Myxo Blues and your major blues. Hear how your Myxo Blues goes on the saxophone. I'm going to take it gently. do, then your flattened third, which is your re, then your third, which is your mi, then your fourth, which is fa, then your flattened fifth, which is fi, your fifth, which is so, your flattened seventh, which is to, then and finally to your root on the next octave, which is the final note to be do. That is your Myxo Blues scale. Now, I'm going to take you through your major blues scale. Now, the only differences between your major blues scale and your pentatonic major scale is the addition of re into your pentatonic major scale. Now, you know your pentatonic scale to be do, re, mi, so, la. In this case, it's no longer going to be do, re, mi, so, la. We're going to have it do, re, mi, so, la. That gives you your major blues scale. And here how it's going to sound. That is how you play your major blues scale. Now quickly, let me just apply it on a song so that you can hear it. All right, I'll be applying it on Blessed Assurance, Jesus is Mine. I'm going to teach you relative approach to blues scales. But first and foremost, I need to show you and introduce you to your what? Blues scale. Before I tell you how you can actually play these blues scales relatively. I will be playing on the key of F. And your blues scales goes thus. Do, mo, fa, fi, so, to, do, to, so, fi, fa, mo, do. Now, your roots, which is key F, this is 1. Then your flattened third, which is going to be your mo. Now, you have your fourth, which is fa. You have your flattened fifth, which is fi. You have your fifth, so. Then you have your flattened seventh, which is to. And finally, back to your root, which is do on the next octave. So you are going to have it as do, re, fa, fi, so, to, do. This is on the key of F. Now, I'm going to show you the relative approach to this very particular scale that we're talking about. And the relative approach goes thus. this is my do. And to which key can I have this as my la? That is going to be on the key of G sharp. So if that's going to be on G sharp, so I'm going to turn this my do into la, and I'll be playing la, do, re, re, mi, so, la. La, do, re, re, mi, so, la. So this is going to be my la, do, re, mi, so, la. So relatively, if I want to play my blues on the key of F, I will be interpreting this very particular do as la, and I'll be proceeding to say la, do, re, re, mi, so, la. So here I'm going to sound. This is my la on the key of G sharp. Then this is my do. This is my re. This is my re. This is my re. This is my saw, which is E flat. Then I'll go back to this. Which is the same thing as do, mo, fa, fi, so, to, do, to, so, fi, fa, mo, do. Now this is just interpretation of my blues scale relatively on the key of F, which will take me through key G sharp. Now, how about me working it out on key C? Now, this is my do, mo, fa, fi, so, to, to, so, fi, fa, mo, do, right? Now, to which key am I going to have this, my particular do, as la? That's going to be E flat. So, I'll be interpreting it as what? La, do, re, re, mi, so, la. So, here I'm going to sound. Which is the same thing as do, mo, fa, fi, so, to, do. And now relatively, I'm interpreting my do as la on the key of E flat. So I'll have it as la, do, re, re, mi, so, la. That's it. And what if I'm playing on the key of D and I want to play my blues? So this is my do. So what am I going to do here? I will interpret this my do as la. Now, and to which key am I going to have this my do as la? And that's going to be key F. So I'll be playing now as la, do, re, re, mi, so, la. Which is the same thing as do, mo, fa, fi, so, to, do. That's how you play it relatively. How about me playing on this very particular key, like my key of A now, assuming I'm playing on the key of A. So how am I going to interpret it? To which key am I going to have this, my particular do, as la? That's key C. So I'll now be playing, I'll now interpret the blues relatively as la, do, re, re, mi, so, la. Already, this is my do on the key of C, on the key of A. So interpreting it relatively now, I will turn this my do into la, and I'll be playing la, do, re, re, mi, so, la. And to which key do I have this as my la? That is key C, meaning I'll be playing la, do, re, re, mi, so, la on the key of C, and I will have it as my blues scale on the key of A. That is how you play your blues relatively. So just turn your root into la, and you'll be interpreting it as la, do, re, re, mi, so, la, so, mi, mo, re, do, la. So by doing that, you've ended up playing your blues scale relatively to your do, mo, fa, fi, so, to, do, to, so, fi, fa, mo, do. So that is how you play your blues scale relatively.